A Chance Encounter by Naveen Kapoor. Along with other guests, I was also waiting to board the aircraft in a nearly full boarding hall. I was finding a place to make myself comfortable as I was carrying a laptop as well as hot coffee in one of my hands. After looking around for some time, I managed to get a seat, put my laptop down, and started sipping coffee. I looked at the person sitting next to me, and instantly it gave me a feeling that I knew him. Since I was not sure about that, I thought otherwise. The next moment, I saw the person sitting next to me, gazing at me as if he knew me. The moment I turned towards him, he started looking in the opposite direction. He then moved from his seat and went to coffee shop, and I saw him still looking at me. There was an announcement that the two flights which were to take off were delayed and that airlines will be serving some snacks to the guests and requested us to move to coffee shop. One flight was about 2 hours late and the other was about 50 minutes late. As usual, long queues could be seen with people having boarding cards in their hand. I too was in the queue and tried to read the name of the person next to me on his boarding card as he was before me in the queue. I tried from left and right but could not get it. I was pushing my mind as to get a clue to who that person was. Then I became busy with my laptop and there was an announcement that the boarding was about to start. The mind again started looking for that person, and this time I was not able to locate him. I thought he must be a guest of the flight which took off earlier than mine. Happy faces could be seen with the flight announcement. Again, a queue was formed and we started to board the plane. I could feel someone behind me trying to say or ask something, but when I looked back, immediately the person started pretending as if he knew nothing. But I was sure that, like me, he was also trying to look at my boarding pass. The moment we entered the plane, the passengers heaved a sigh of relief as the cabin of the plane was absolutely clean, cool, and a refreshing one. We occupied our seats and fell asleep and never realized that we have already reached our destination so quickly. Maybe I was tired after 1 week of hectic travel. On the luggage belt, myself and the other person banged into each other, and we both were trying to initiate a conversation and exchange pleasantries. Are you Mr. Kapoor? Inquired the gentleman. I replied in the affirmative, and then I asked him, Are you Mr. Joshi? Affirmation came from his side too. We both gave each other a hearty hug and laughed and thought how the time lapse of 30 years has changed us a lot in terms of appearance, though the feelings remain as warm as were in school days.